following the results of the elections, I've seen a lot of conservative activists talk about moving from a primary system to a caucus system. I think that's going to be a big topic at the upcoming Republican
Okay.
state convention. Um, Obviously, there are many different ways we can choose our nominees for the general election. Do you think the way we have now is the ideal way to do it, or is there anything that could be changed to make it more responsive or more participatory? Whatever your metrics are for what a successful primary is.
It's a great question, and I hope that at least there's the opportunity. Obviously, one of the things that's playing out in that dialogue is it doesn't matter what stripe you're coming from. It's a preference to win, right? Like this is a competitive space that anyone who's denying that is an aspect of it. But I think there's also an element of just the philosophical, what are we trying to do here? And I think this year in particular, headed into America 250 and the celebration of the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, part of what the Declaration is about is self-governance and us actually participating in the selection of our leaders, because when we were on English colonies, we weren't doing that. And for me, participation is a big factor, right? The primary system is good. Is our current system the best? I'll say not necessarily. One of the things, the unenviable spots for me is I'm always trying to get engagement and get people to participate. You and I both know this. We still have, what, 30% turnout?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of the things that we will debate, and there are people pointing to different things, is just the crossover voting or people participating in the primaries. One of the things, we don't even get the majority of Republicans to show up. But like that, set aside the crossover votes, like just the majority, how do we get more people to show up? Because the party is stronger when people are engaged, not just waiting till the general election. And as a party, we're feeling it. We need participation in our primaries headed into, especially in a super majority Republican state. So my concern would be with the caucus system. Other states have done it. It limits the people who are participating. So I'm not in favor of that. But is our current system flawless? No. I think anything we can do to get more people engaged who share the values and speak for it, because I think you see the masses. When you look at the general election and you look at President Trump's numbers, I think that's a good bellwether for us, is when who's voting for the Republican candidate for president is a good marker of what does the Republican population look like in our state, right? Because by that point, people are being pretty sincere about their opinions. And so hopefully we can come up with a system or make small tweaks that help get us there and get more people involved.